Shalom, giving all honor and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kadash. Shout out to the elder apostle, Ruel, salutations to the fellow Akim who labor in the apostle doctrine, and to the men and miniature that sincerely believe to USA Shalom. Alright, it's going to be a quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying, but, this lesson is titled, Women Should Not Be Teaching, right? And I got this, again, I want to iterate this because I was listening to my previous lesson I just did, and as I was listening over it, I could see where someone who's unlearned could take what I said and run with it. And then, a sister, because I was speaking about how to basically deal with doubt, like how to cast out that demon of doubt, or what to do when a person confronts you with something that brings up doubt. So a sister that be unlearned, that's not in the order, salutations to the fellow who labor under the apostle doctrine, and to the men and children that still believe to USA Shalom. So, like I was saying, a sister that's unlearned, she will run with what I said without realizing you still have to be in the order, and she'll go into the scriptures and try to teach that individual the scriptures and break it down and show them why they going off. And, that'll be totally out of order. You see what I'm saying? Because a woman is not supposed to teach. If anything, if a person, whether it's a family member, a friend, or whoever the person may be, if they try to bring in doubt or bring in doubt, you're supposed to take them to the page of the elders, man. You'll be like, oh, here's the elder page. They cover the topic. Or take them to a teacher that right? To one of the brothers' pages, Salaki. Take them to the elders page, take them to one of the brothers' pages, and you're supposed to show them like, yo, look, the elders, my elders that I follow, they cover this topic, or right? Or you could say the teachers that I follow, right? They cover this topic that you going in here. Or tell them, go on YouTube and type in GMS and whatever the topic it is, and the breakdown, and they'll give you the complete breakdown on that. And that's something that a sister's supposed to do. That's her being in order, because it'll look nuts and it's out of order for a sister to try to teach, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you do in those situations. If somebody try to hit you with something to try to sow in faith, like, oh, why you believe in your God, or what you saying is not true, what you believe in is not real, right? If they try to hit you with questions like that, you're supposed to take them to the elder page, like, oh, look, my elders cover this. I believe in this because I follow the teachings, and I follow the teachings of the elders, man. I follow these brothers' teaching. This is what I believe. This is what I stand firm on. And here are their pages. You can type in this. They cover the topic, right? And as always, you have to, for you sisters that's dealing with people that's in the world, you have to use discretion, because remember, the Lord said, cast not thy pearl before a swine. It says, it's Matthew 7:6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye pearls before a swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. So you ain't supposed to just tell these secrets to anybody. You have to use discretion, right? They're considered swine. They unclean. They in the world. They unbelievers, right? They're wicked, because to touch swine or to consume it is wicked. Okay, so the people in the world, whether they be your friends or family, they're considered wicked. They're of the world. All right, they're unbelieving. So you can't just tell them everything that you know. You can't just tell them everything that you believe in. If anything, you gotta play Clark Kent and keep your identity a secret, because we coming in times where we as Israelites will be hated. Great hatred is coming to us. Great persecution is coming to us. So the less your family and friends know about your walk, the better for you, man. I'm telling you. So you don't, even just people on the street, you just don't want to tell them that, this is what I believe. I'm a Hebrew Israelite in X, Y, and Z. They're not worthy of that, man. You have to use discretion. Like, nah, here's what I believe, right? If it gets, so I'm speaking on the account of if like you in a heated argument, because we've been there, right? We as the men, right? The brothers that teach, we've been there. When you in a heated argument and somebody's under your skin, so to speak, you know, for you sisters, that could happen. You know, you might be talking to another, your actual biological sister, your friend, your cousin, right? Maybe someone you trusted at work, and y'all talking about the scriptures, and it's a heated topic. It's a heated conversation, and things go left, and this person, because of their incredulity, their unbelief, is getting under your skin, man. So you have to use discretion, you know? You got to use discretion. You either walk away from that conversation, like, all right, I'll catch you later, right? Or if anything, you just give them the, yeah. Or if the Spirit permits, you give them the elders' pages or the teachers' pages, man. If the Spirit permits. Remember, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is with you, man. He's with you, right? So, yeah, sisters not supposed to be teaching, but also, too, they not supposed to just be rebuking people and correcting them through scripture either. If anything, if you want to rebuke an unbeliever or correct them, an unbeliever that you're talking to, for you sisters that's listening, that come across this video, you're supposed to direct them to the elders' pages. You're supposed to direct them to the teachers' pages, man. That's what you're supposed to do. That's being in order, right? This is just an exhortation through the Spirit, right? Yeah, exhortation and also a lesson. Let me see, Revelation, 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. So, scripture say, examine yourself, right? Whether you be in the faith, man, right? Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. A reprobate is a person that's void of judgment. They can't discern between what's right and wrong. Okay? So we're not reprobates, right? You sisters that listen are not reprobates. You know right from wrong. You know the scriptures. You have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you're not reprobates, you know? So I brought this out to show you that the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you, right? For the sincere akwaf that believe and understand the scriptures, the Lord is dealing with you. So if the Spirit permits, you know, if the Spirit permits, you give that person the teachers or the elders' pages. But most of the time, the best thing to do is just walk away. If you're in a conversation with somebody, with an unbeliever, 9 times out of 10 you will be, right? Because it grows darkness to people, and it's a bunch of unbelievers out here, right? It's a very small sect that really believes in His truth and His word. So 9 times out of 10 you're gonna run into an unbeliever. You know, the best thing to do is walk away or change the topic. Don't even discuss. You know, don't bring up the scriptures unless, you know, don't even bring up the scriptures. And if the scriptures is brought up, you know, and the conversation gets heated, and like I said, things go left, you know, don't rebuke that person, correct them in the heat of the moment because you angry or you upset at what they're saying, and you just correct them like, see, you don't know, oh, this scripture says this and this scripture said that. No, because what did the scripture say for a woman, right? 1 Timothy 2 and 12, it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silent. So even though you angry and you upset at this person because they saying something that's affecting you, or they keep pushing, or they trying to challenge your faith, you know, the best thing to do is just walk away from that conversation. You don't want to get to the point where you step out of order and now you trying to teach them like, oh, let me show you something. Go to this book here, go to this verse. See, when you go into this word, it means this. See, you wrong. Nah, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Because Because the scriptures say for a woman not to teach. Under any circumstances, you shouldn't be teaching the scriptures. Okay? For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Okay? That word sobriety going to modesty. When you go looking at it in the NIV, verse 15, it says, but women shall be saved through childbearing, assuming that they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modesty. So you sisters, your salvation is going to come when you stay in the order, man. Stay in order. Like the scripture say, let everything be done in decency and order. Stay in the order. Stick to what you've been taught. Stick to what you've been taught, right? And be modest, man. And be modest, and just stick to what you've been taught, And like I said, you've been taught that women are not supposed to teach. So on any circumstances, you shouldn't be teaching. If it gets to that point where you want to break scriptures down to a person because you're angry or you're upset in a heated conversation, then just walk away from the conversation, right? Just walk away from the conversation. Right? And also too, she shall be saved in childbearing, man. So a lot of women, there's gonna be more women that's gonna perish than be saved, but a lot of women are going to be saved so that they could they can help repopulate the elect. See what I'm saying? Salaki, they can help, forgive me, Salaki, that was going off. So that they can help repopulate the nation. Because we're talking about nation building. In order for a nation to thrive, you need a population needs to grow. In order for that to happen, reproduction needs to be done. In order for that to happen, there has to be healthy men and healthy women. So when in the kingdom, right, when the elect men get they'll be perfect. They have their new bodies. We're gonna, you sisters are gonna be the wives of the elect men. Whoever they may be. Whoever they may be, man. So just worry about, like I said, don't teach under any circumstances. Just worry about staying in the order, sticking to what you've been taught, and just literally remembering a woman's place, man. That's key for the sisters, for the Akwaf, man. Don't get beside yourself. Remember a woman's place, like how the teachers, how we as men, we have to constantly check ourselves, man. Check our ego, check our pride, because we still men at the end of the day. So we gotta check that. Same way you gotta check yourself. Make sure you're not overstepping your boundaries or stepping out of the doctrine of what you've been taught. So that's about it. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. We give all honor, all praise, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash. Next time I say, Shalom.